Welcome back to the channel, guys. Y'all are checking out my new TMNT shelf. I probably should have documented a little bit more of the process, but what I did was I took a piece of wood and basically chopped it down, measured it, painted it, and then I did a little bit of a tier system. So there's risers. You can see this first piece, and then there's another piece back there. I thought about doing three layers, but I feel like if I do a third layer, there's only going to be this much room on the end, and I feel like that would just be a really bad idea. So I'm happy with the way it looks. If I end up changing it later on, I'll let you guys know. But this right now is the current TMNT shelf. We have another one down here which needs a little bit more work. As you guys can see, I actually used VHS tapes as risers before in the past, and honestly they worked pretty great, but I really wanted something just a little more, I don't know, I guess a little bit more sturdy, maybe a little more professional. Not really, it's not that professional, but I think I did a good job. But guys, over here, we're gonna go through just the entire turtle collection for this shelf. And if you guys wanna see more turtle content, definitely make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. But up here, we got a few bangers. We got Cave, Raphael. We got the Pizza Tossin' Raph back there. Mutagen Man, we have Super Shredder. We got a couple heavy hitters right here. We'll talk about those in a minute. We got some more back there. We got the Troll Turtle. We got Leo, Dawn. We have King Lionheart, which is a figure I didn't really think I was going to care for, but I picked him up a while ago and got a pretty good deal. I think I paid $8 for him. I think he's worth around 15 to 20, maybe a little bit more, depending on condition or if it has accessories, but he's actually a pretty cool figure. He's one of those figures, once you kind of get in your hand, you kind of notice the details and appreciate them a little bit more. You comment down below and let me know, guys, if there's any figures like that you've picked up and you kind of started to appreciate a little bit more. But in the back, we got Scale Tail, we got Krang, we got Mikey, and he's got that surfboard. We got a Foot Soldier, we got a Mouser, we got some more Rafts. We got a couple of baddies right here. Very, very awesome. And we've got some more. We got Worm back there. We got Farmer Mikey. Make My Day Leo, I believe. Navy SEAL or Deep Sea Diving. I think it's Navy SEAL. Navy SEAL Mikey. We got Slash. Honestly, I'm surprised I'm able to name as many, because there's some here I still probably don't know the exact names. But over time, collecting, I guess the knowledge starts to go up one way or another. So we got a little Magician Raph in the back, and we have Mummy Raph right here. Chief Leo, we got one of the movie Foot Soldiers, I think movie 3, something like that. And then we have, what's his name? Is it Bandito Mikey? I feel like there's a different part of his name that I'm not getting right, but that's okay. We have one of the Bebops. I forget which one this is. I don't remember if this is the mutating one, and I don't want to move. I'm not about to start moving some stuff. Some of these Playmates figures, guys, as y'all know, do not stand up very well. So the Bandito one, actually, you can kind of tell he's tipped over, and if you move him too much, he's going to fall, and then he's going to knock these guys over. Speaking of figures that don't stand well, this one doesn't even stand up at all, but if you have a little spot right here on the edge, it's perfect to sit down, kind of like the basic Shredder as well. The basic Shredder is like unbelievably annoying to try to get to stand up, so that's another figure. He's over there, you can't see him, but he is sitting down as well. So Slam, Duncan, Dawn. I need the ball, but they've reissued him. I've thought about just getting a reissue figure and just to get the ball, or maybe get the reissue, sell him off, and then just be okay having the reissue figure. Honestly, I do not mind the reissues. They look really, really good. And at the end of the day, it's all about just what you are wanting to collect. So keep that in mind. We have the, is it like metal? No, robot maybe? Robotic Bebop? I don't know, but that vac metal is super, super sick. We got another Dawn up there. We got Dirtbag back there, Midship Mike. And guys, we'll talk about the heavy hitters. We have Invisible Man Mikey. Oh man, I got this through a friend locally. They got a really, really good deal on it. And then I paid $90 cash along with a couple of Switch games that I've already played. I was looking to clear them out, and it basically worked out to where it was like, we'll say about $150 in value, and more or less that's what he goes for. But the bandana is still intact. It's a little yellowing in his face, but definitely not as bad as other ones I've seen. So definitely good for me. This is a figure I did not really think I was ever going to come across, at least not for somewhat of a deal. So I'm glad it worked out with that trade. And then this is another figure I didn't, honestly really think too much about until kind of learned about them, and then we came across them at the Vintage Toy King in Ocala, Florida. If you guys are ever in the Ocala area, that is my favorite toy store. Honestly, out of all the toy stores we've gone to, it's one of my favorites just in general. The couple there that runs that store is super, super nice, and they cut me a great deal on him. We paid $80 for him, which is great. I think these things go for at least over 100, maybe 120 to 150. But once again, it depends on condition. If you got accessories, you're looking at over $1,000. If he has the little headpiece, which usually is missing, this is probably a $300 figure, or maybe $250 or something with that little piece. But as you can tell, the piece is missing, and that's fine. We got a great deal for $80. These two right here are probably the most I've technically spent on. Pretty much everything else, guys, we have found for a deal, or we picked up in a collection purchase. That's just kind of how it goes. But if you guys want to see more turtle content, make sure to leave a comment down below. Like I said, we got a whole other shelf down here, but I have not finished organizing this. And I think what I'm going to do is the same treatment I did with this wood. I'm going to get some more wood, cut it up, well, measure it, cut it up, paint it black, and then position that down there. And then we'll have the same kind of layout for this. Maybe eventually I'll do the same up here, but I kind of like the way the Simpsons shelf looks. So you guys let me know if you want to see a Simpsons video next. I'll do a little collection for that. But I appreciate all of y'all tuning in. We got more videos dropping in the near future. Make sure to subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.